Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio, and we're back today to do the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 2, which is a weekly prompt challenge that is being hosted by Amy with Crafty Cat. And she draws the prompts on Monday every week. And the prompts are opposites, and you are to make one piece of ephemera for each of the prompts that she draws out. I have chosen to do altered playing cards. You can do whatever kind of ephemera that you would like. If you want to make different things each week to go in future journals, if you want to do a painting, if you want to do a collage, whatever you want to do, she does not have anything set on that. The only real requirement is that you do a piece of ephemera for each of the prompts. So these are all my cards from previous weeks. And last week's prompts were black and white, and I made these two little cards. And I'm just keeping them in this little box until I use them in future journals. So today, I am going to be using the prompts that she drew out on Monday, which were boy and girl. And I got the images that I'm going to use this week out of this old third reader. It's very old and very fragile, but it is from 1925, and it has some great little images in here. And so for this week, I have chosen, they had a section that had a picture of this little boy and girl, and they were actually in the photo together, and I cut them apart. And underneath it, it was kind of like a reading out loud kind of thing, and it said boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. And I guess the plan was to get a boy to read this part and a girl to read this part out loud. So that works out good for what we're doing. So, and then I just pulled out some other little bits, some stamps and things like that, and we're going to see if we can't put together some kind of little collage on these cards. So let's get started on that. I hope everybody is having a good Friday. It's kind of gloomy here today, and so I had to turn on the extra light, and I know it casts some weird shadows and some weird glares, so I put down this white piece of cardstock, hoping that it would keep some of the glare off my glass mat for you guys. So I hope you can see okay. So I'm going to start with the background. This is just a piece of scrap book paper that I thought went well with the colors. So I'm going to put that on there, I believe, to start off with. Where do I want to place it? I think I want it like right there. And get my glue stick. Oops. I may have to pause you and go grab another one. It feels like this one is about empty, and it is. So we'll stick this down. I'm not going to turn the camera off, so I will be right back. Sorry about that. I didn't realize it was so low, or I would have grabbed that before getting started here. For those of you that are new, I use the original Pritt stick. It is my favorite glue stick out there, and you can get them on Amazon, and I buy them like, you can get like a pack of a dozen or something like that, that's all packed together. Alright, so this is the tab I'm going to use, and I think I'm going to go ahead and put it on so that I can figure out where I want everything else. And I just stamped the word reserved on there, and I used archival ink in Mermaid Lagoon is the color that I used, because I thought it matched the colors on the image. And we're going to have a problem with this glue too. Goodness gracious. Alright, so there's that. Alright, and then we're gonna, I think, put this next. And I'm not gonna be able to get it all on there, but the main thing I want to do is be able to see where it says boy and still see a little bit of the number. So let's figure out how we want to do that. And then I have just some little stamps, postage stamps in the colors. Maybe something like that. So let's take him off and glue these things down. On these, I'm going to put the glue on here because that book page is so fragile that I just feel like it's going to rip if I try to put it on the back of there. I guess I should turn this up the right way. That under there where I want it. And this one. Okay, now, this scares me. I'm going to go really slow and put glue on the back. Okay, we made it. Okay, now let's cut this off. And then I've got these two little Tim Holtz little pieces that I think I'll do like that. So let's put some ink on here. I'm going to use art glitter glue for these because they're a little thicker, like a cardstock thickness. Put that there. That one there. Oops, I missed that little edge, didn't I? All right, and then I think what I'll do to bring in just another little black element is use some of this washi tape. And this is Tim Holtz as well. And it's just got letters on it, like alphabet letters. I just need to decide where I want to put it here. Maybe put some up here. Maybe a little bit up at the top. And then maybe just a tiny bit down here at the bottom. And I have a little like squiggly splotchy stamp. Put some little splotches on it. And then I have a postmark stamp. And again, I think I'm going to turn it upside right. Let's see. If I want to maybe use the, I'm sorry, Mermaid Lagoon. Is that what I said for the blue stamp for the acrylic, or did I say peacock feathers? It is Mermaid Lagoon. There we go. All right, so there's our boy. Now let's do our girl. Again, same principle as we did. Actually, let me ink all around this so I feel like it's done. And the reason I stamped that with archival ink instead of like a distress, the postmark, is archival ink is permanent and I don't want it to smear on the cards. So that's why I chose to use the Archival. All right, back to what we were doing. Okay, on this one, I think I'm going to put the background piece on this side because she has the bow in her hair and she's kind of facing the other way. So I feel like that's more balanced. As well as I'm going to put the tab on this side. And then I've got my little thing that says girl. And I may put it turn it that way. Flinging things. Kind of like that. I'm thinking on this one. Alright, so we want to glue this one down, and again I'm going to put the glue on here. For the book page part. And then a little piece of background paper. Turn it around the other way so the straighter edge is on the straighter edge of the card. Put our tab on. All right, so then we can have our girl here. Actually, we might put her up a little bit and put instead of splitting the stamps, maybe do something like that. Or we could put her down a little bit. Put the stamps up here. Yeah, I think I like that better. All right, so we want the blue stamp kind of up here. I'm going to do it so it kind of covers those intersections of the paper. I like that look better. And then the kind of orangey stamp here. Yep. Okay, now hold your breath. glue on the back of her. And for this one, I only pulled out, for some reason, one little tag. We may need another one, but let's see how this looks. I think that's okay. All right, and let's put our washi. Let's put one here. And let's put a long one along this edge. And then let's put one maybe here. And again, we'll do the postmark in the Mermaid Lagoon, but I'm just going to do a partial. I'm going to move it over here just for a second, guys. Like that. And ink it all around. And then let's put some little blobs. For lack of a better term. All right. I'm going to put one more on this one, I think, right down there. So there we have it. Here is our boy. And here is our girl. And when those completely dry, I will put them in my box with the others, and I will have them available to use in the journals in the future. Now, I am making these in such a way that when I use them, I will use both of them in the same journal. So they will stay pairs or opposites, you know, when I use them in future journals. But I've tried to do enough different styles that no matter what kind of journal I'm working on, you know, I'll be able to find cards that I can use. So, hope you guys like that, and check out Amy's page. She has a playlist that she is linking all the videos for this challenge on her channel, and you can see you know, her makes and everyone else that's participating. And if you post on social media, be sure and use the hashtag 50stackchallenge2, and that will allow Amy to find your post, and also to allow everybody else that's following to find your post and see what you're doing. So until next Friday, when we're back for another set of cards, I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.